my box. No lid, no groove. All right, this is where you start adding the groove in. I'm going to add a groove for the lid to slide in. Again, I'll bring in my little image and you'll see here the little groove for that lid. All right, that groove is only 1.5 deep, meaning it goes into the walls only 1.5. I can't go too deep because it'll chop that wall. That's only 3 mils, so I only need it halfway through, approximately. All right, and it's going to be 5 mils from the top. So I'm going to go in and create a sketch. I'm just going to say, where do you want to sketch it? I want to sketch it on the back face. We'll reorientate it. I'm going to go rectangle, make sure I select, I'm going to start this end actually. So it's going to go from this edge backwards. All right, and I want it 3 millimeters tall. That's how thick my timber is. And I want it to go the length of that, which is 174 plus another 1.5 mils. So 175.5. And actually I might be able to just do it 174. Let's just try 174. Enter. Finish the sketch. Alright, send it home. There it is. Oops, I know what I forgot to do. I want to go back to that sketch. And I want to make sure it's from here to this top edge to here is, it's hard to see because it's going off the page. I want to make sure from here to here is 5 millimeters. Okay, that's one way to do it. The other way would be to dimension, find that dot, and make that 5. Okay, that just pushes the groove down. Now when I zoom out, there it is, it's 5 millimeters from the top. Okay, at the moment it's just a rectangle. So I'm going to try and extrude it. So I'm going to go extrude. What do I want to extrude? That rectangle I just drew. Do I want to come out or go in? I want to go in. How much do I want to go in? Only 1.5 mil in. And I'm cutting. You can see in the operation I'm chopping into my side. Okay. And there you'll see a little groove for the lid to slide along. Okay. Spin it around. I'm going to do one on this side. So sketch on that plane. Let's get it into the middle a bit. Alright, a rectangle starting somewhere here, going 174, 3 mils tall, 174. Okay. I want to add a dimension because clearly I've got it right near the top. Ooh. Done. Alright, I want to add in a sketch dimension. So I want to make sure that line is 5 millimeters from the top. There you go. Pushes it down 5 mils, and there's my 3 mil slot that I'm about to extrude. Send it home. I'll finish the sketch here or here. I don't want to send that one home. I'm going to just rotate it manually like that. Okay. I'm going to select extrude, find my little box, push it in 1.5 mil. Enter. And there you'll see now a lovely little groove running the whole way along. Alright, one more groove at the back edge here. Alright, I'm going to spin my box a little bit now. Put the groove across the back edge. Alright, select a sketch on the back plane of my box, which would be here. And I'm going to center it a bit better. I'm going to grab the 2-point rectangle and I'm going to try and draw it here. up, across. Let me just center it. So now I should write 3, tab, and this one is the tricky one. This one should go that far, so I think it's, yeah, 57. Okay. And I want to make sure from here, from this point to that line is 5, not 4.975. I want to make sure it's bang on 5. And then finish it. Zoom out a little bit. Probably even go back home. Select extrude. What do I want to extrude? I want to extrude that little rectangle. Do you want to come in? No, I want to go out. So it's 1.5 millimeters in. Cutting it. Okay. And if you zoom in now, there you should see my slot now is going right through the back. Cool, huh? Alright, there's my groove. Send it home. Let's have a look. Excellent. I really need to label some of these sketches because I don't know what they are, so I might go in and call that slot long slot 2. This looks like long slot 1. This looks like we'll call it tall end slot. Alright, I turn all those lights on, which means I can see the sketches. Okay, let's try and add a lid on. I'm potentially going to draw my lid coming from that back edge there. Alright, new sketch on that face. Rectangle. Yes, I got it. It's going to be 3 and 57. Done. 3 and 57, finish it. I might zoom it around a little bit. I might extrude that. And I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm going to drag it out. Hopefully I can see the whole box. Alright, I'm going to pull it all the way out to here. Move that out of the way. And you'll notice now it comes to the edge here, which is 177, which is good. That's what I want. Press enter. And it disappeared. What do I just do? Click and drag it out. 177. 177. I don't want to join it. I want a new component. And press OK. Now I've got a lid. Well, I'm going to try and add a little handle onto this, or a hole. I might go for a hole. You can potentially put what you want in that hole as a handle. Hole's easy because the laser cutter just chops a little. Okay, I've just realized I need to make sure that original piece that I did, I'll show you what it is. This here, kind of made a mistake. It shouldn't be joined like that. They should be 3 separate pieces rather than 1. You can see here it's in my bodies. So when I was making it, I should have drawn the base, and then when I extruded the end, I should have said make new component. So now it thinks that's all one, which is sort of okay, but I need to get it into a component. So that body there, I need to create a component from it. Okay, and then it throws it down here as component. So this will be base and ends. Alright, really I should have base and then an end, and so now they're all components down here. Alright. We can hide all these sketches, by the way, if you don't want to see them. It's okay. So I've got all my little bits and pieces here. Nothing, ends, sides, and lid. Alright, let's go and create a lid that moves. Alright, in assemble, rigid group. Okay, I am actually going to like join the long ends, not the lid, and that. So now I have all 4 or 5 sides of this box. Press OK. Alright, that locks them all together, and now it's just my lid. Alright, this is where I make a lid that moves. So I go in assemble and I select as built joint. Alright, and I'm just reading it, so it'll say select the component. So I want the lid, and I'm going to make it slide. And I think I need to select the corner of this box. Alright, that and that. And the position, I think I need to select this top edge of this box, or that one there. But I'm going to go with this outside edge here. Alright, see that? Whoa! My lid's moving along, and I think that's this little animate button. How cool is that? But I don't really want it to go beyond this edge here, so I'm going to modify that. That's brilliant, isn't it? Okay. Alright, now that is my slider. I'm going to go in and edit it because I don't want it to go beyond that back edge. So I just did the right. I don't want maximum, I want minimum. Notice now it'll stop as it goes in. Notice back here, it's hitting the end and stopping. How good is that? Okay, so that's my slider. So basically now when I double click on that, I can move my lid in and out. Alright, brilliant. I said I was going to put a handle on that, so let's try and see if we can do it. I think I go into my sketches and click on my lid. So this one here. I could probably even hide a lot of other stuff. I want my lid, and I want to add a circle. So let's go and create a sketch on the lid. And I want a circle. Let's put it here, and let's make it 15 or 20. Maybe that's a bit big. 15. Yep, that's fine. 15 mil in diameter, but I want to put it in the center. So between here and here, I want that to be, now I've got to remember what width my lid was. So my lid was 57. So half of 57 should be 27.5 possibly. No. 57 over 2 is 28.5. I was thinking. It's late. I shouldn't be doing this. 28.5. Sorry, the other thing I didn't think about was how far do I want it from the end. So if I want this to be a certain distance from here, I could select, I'm probably not going to do 42, that's quite a bit. I might do 20. Try that. Yep, that looks fine. finish the sketch. Alright, now it's there. I don't know why just a minute ago it wasn't. So if in doubt, just go down to your time bar here and you'll see all the little things you've done. I can delete any of those or go in and edit them. Now it's there. I'm going to extrude it. And it's going to ask me what do I want to extrude. This one, I want to chop it. It's going to cut down. Doesn't matter how much, as long as you go more than the thickness of the lid. My lid is only 3 mil, so in this case I'm cutting 10, which is fine. Alright, now I've got a little hole, and I can actually poke my head inside that little hole and have a look if there's anything in there. Cool, huh? Alright, the best thing about this is this moving lid, so let's see this little arrow. I click on it, double click, I grab it, and now I've got this lid. How cool is that? I've even got a shadow and a hole. Wow, that is cool. Alright, I'm going to save it before I delete. By the way, I probably should have saved along the way. If anything happens, you don't want to lose all your hard work. Alright, just before I wrap it up, that's pretty much the box. But let's try and change the appearance of it. Appearances. Up here in Modify. And by the way, you can change physical material into all this random stuff like glass, metal, miscellaneous. I'm going to just do, I don't know what the difference is between appearance. And apparently if you type in here 3D, I haven't gone through them all. These are all the different timbers I can, I guess it's 3D looking, so maybe that's why. Doug in the other video said go to this one. I think you have to download them. So for instance, if I want mahogany or cherry glossy, I click download. I have downloaded walnut, and I might drop that on my lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag it on my lid, and you'll see there it just made my lid go a beautiful dark mahogany color. Alright, and just to pick a lighter color, I'm going to go oak. There it is. Nope. Alright, I'm going to drop it on, I can drop it on the side like that. Apparently I can drop it over here and get these things as well. So it seems easier to drag it. Ooh, keep. There you go. I don't know what that message is about. And that looks great. Alright, double click. How good's that? Yeah, it's brilliant. Alright, that's about it. I don't think there's anything more we can do in the time we have. Yeah, again, I'd probably go back. I know I made a mistake early on. So this side, or this end, now looks like one piece with the base. That's that one down there. Should have been separate components. So, yep, hopefully you won't do that. But even if you do, I just showed you a way to get around it. Okay, I'm going to quickly try and show you how to put images or decals onto this pencil box. I just worked it out, and it should take less than 2 minutes. So my time starts now. All right, up here in Insert, I have an option of decal and canvas. I don't really know what the difference is, but I'm going to go with decal. You see what it says? First it says select the face, then select an image to import. Okay, if I want a image on the lid, click the lid, then go up there and say, all right, now I'm ready for my decal. It'll ask you where. I selected from my computer. I've got this Aloha from Sophie image there, and you should be able to see it jumps on my lid, and now I've got these little arrows, so I can click this arrow and move it. I can also grab this little thing and spin it. I'll zoom in so I can grab it and spin it around to how I want it. So it could be like that, and then I can click and center it a bit better. Okay, that's it. Stop the clock. How long did that take? 30 seconds. All right, by the way, I'm going to click on my arrow and show you how cool that is. That's a cool logo design. All right, I'm going to do it again. Click the side. Oh, by the way, get out of the moving lid. I'll put an image on the side. Click the side, insert, decal. On my computer, I just happen to have them on my desktop. I have a wave image. That's a pretty cool design. Pretty happy with my choice there. There's my wave image. It's a Japanese wave apparently. I can move it where I want it. I don't know if I can edit the size of it, but I can definitely rotate it. I'm going to move it down a little bit and say, there. This is how you can edit the size. I've just realized there's a thing here called scale. So for instance, that image, that is 1:1, which means actual size it was, or actually how big the file is. If I wanted it at half scale, I'm typing in here X and Y, which is left and right, basically. You should know X and Y from maths. That's half scale. So I press OK. There's my image. By the way, if you want to edit it, it's down here in the timeline at the bottom. So I can double click on it and re-edit it. So if I want it back to, and move it around. Okay, that's how I can get the image to the size I want. Okay. Done. That's it. How quick and easy is that? So yeah, I would, if I was you guys, find whatever you want to put on it, write the words, whatever it is, probably save it as an image and then plonk it on. Too easy.